It's the Line Makers on Sporting News, presented by Jack Daniels. We are glad you stopped by the Line Makers on Sporting News. This is the Jack Daniels Game of the Week. Who'd have thunk? San Francisco's at Seattle. A lot of picks out there, but some places, Seattle's actually a 1-point favorite hosting San Francisco. Total in the game is 39. Let's start with the Niners off an immense road win at Foxborough. Does the air come out of the balloon, Kenny?
The air's not going to come out of the balloon because of anything mentally or physically. I think more the travel and the game-and-a-half lead with 2 to go. They've already beaten Seattle once. San Francisco needs 1 win to clinch the division. They'll be ready for this game. They're going to play their A game, but they could be a little tired.
We are talking about 2 of the most mobile quarterbacks in the National Football League. Russell Wilson ran wild last week against the Bills in Toronto, but Kaepernick against that pass rush in Seattle. This will be the most difficult test he's faced to date.
And 2 of the better defenses in the NFL both allowed just 15.6 points per game. You're right. It's going to be a test for both young quarterbacks, but they're such mobile threats. They both turned 2 under teams into over teams. Yeah. Both teams are 4-1 to the over their last 5 games.
How about Seattle? 14-6 to the over in their last 20 at home. And we're talking about that crazed pass rush, but they actually turn defense into quick offense there.
They really do. And, the 49ers, they turn defense into offense as well. That's what they did against the Patriots. They put points on the board from the defensive side of the football. So you have 2 mobile quarterbacks. They can make things happen, and 2 opportunistic defenses.
You think about some of the games. What a schedule. If you were a Seattle Seahawks season ticket holder this year, you had Green Bay coming in there. You had New England coming in, and those were low numbers. They were like in the 2-3 point range. And now Seattle's actually got it down to a pick 'em to the point where people are believing in these guys.
And watching last week, San Francisco played New England. When they were ahead 31-3, I was looking at San Francisco being a 3-point favorite in this game against Seattle. But once New England came back and made it close, they tied it actually, had a chance to win the game, brought the number back down to where it was supposed to be at a pick. I think San Francisco closes the favorite. They're the better team with the better defense.
Total in the game is 39. What say you?
Well, the way both quarterbacks are playing, I think it's actually an over game. They're both going to go up and down, and they make things happen. 2 great defenses, but these quarterbacks are going to make things happen both offensively and defensively.
They are. It's not like Marshawn Lynch and Frank Gore are ham sandwiches either.
Great running backs. They're going to get a chance to run the football. I think they'll run the ball on the ground. So I think it's going to be a game where they're going to go back and forth and match scores.
It's a fun showdown in the NFC West. It's San Francisco at Seattle, and this has been the Jack Daniels Game of the Week.